Hi guys, this is Sleepless Authors again. Thank you for joining me. This poetry reading is just for writers. So whether you're a fiction writer, a poet, or any other kind of creative writer, I think these poems might just help you out. The whole goal behind this little mini collection is to help you beat writer's block. It's probably not going to be a once and for all defeat as much as I'd like to promise you that, just because battling writer's block tends to be an ongoing struggle. But let's go ahead and dive right in. The first poem that I'm going to read for you today is called Lost Melody. I can feel the poetry leaving me, not because I've written my words and shared them with the world, but because the melody is gone from me. Even so, I'll keep stringing words together, make them make sense, make them find rhyme. I'll keep finding a way to make the words play. We all have those times and those days where all we can do is write about the craft because we don't quite have the motivation to write about anything else. That is, to some extent, what this poem is about. It's really about what working through writer's block looks like for me. So, moving onward, this next piece is called The Ringing in Your Ears. I can't imagine waking up without hearing the whisper, without hearing the bells toll. Achieve, succeed, achieve, softly uttering every word, again and again, until they echo in my mind like a church bell ringing every minute instead of every hour. Ambition is a slippery slope between achievement and dissatisfaction. I think this factors into writer's block for a lot of us, because a lot of the time we end up in a creative block because we haven't quite met the output that we've wanted to, or we haven't quite met a goal that we really wanted to meet. So ambition can strangely play into writer's block. Moving onward, let's dive into the next piece. It's called Where Writing Takes You. You may come upon this as a surprise, but I was not put here to expand your ideas or to preach your agendas. I have my own story to tell. This piece is on the shorter side, but it's very interesting. If you work as a writer professionally, as well as, your personal writing, it can get exhausting, and sometimes you might end up with a job where you really don't agree with what you're writing. When I was in that situation, I would say this poem basically sums up how I felt. The next piece that I'm going to read is called Community. I was starting to think I'd never find a place where my voice could carry. I still blink, surprise on my face, for these things always vary. But here, you can hear me, and now we're allowed to be free. This poem is essentially about the writing community, very specifically the poetry community, especially the community on Instagram. When I started really getting back into poetry after years and years of not writing, it was posting on Instagram that got me to come out of my shell and start sharing my poems again. It was interesting because I didn't expect to find such a warm and vibrant community on a social media platform, but it's really a lovely one. So, carrying onward, this is the last writing poem that I have for you today. It's a short one, but I think you'll like it. It's called Serenity. A peaceful place, all alone, quiet, with a window to ensure the time of day is not completely forgotten, but plenty of light to illuminate the pen moving across the page. This is the perfect place to write. There we go. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you'll tune in again. Good luck conquering writer's block. I know you can do it. I will see you next time. Bye.